Hey guys, Ecosystem Wiz. I'm here with you once again. So let's go over some of the stuff that we did. So if you watched my first video, we were talking about registering to the ecosystem. And the second clip was about finding the links and what should we do with them and shortening them. So now hopefully you've done those things. You went into the ecosystem and you played around with some buttons. You found out some stuff yourself. And now I want to talk to you about the follow up and what we do. So, first of all, if you send a friend one of the affiliate links directly into their email, it will expire within 3 days. You should follow up with your friend. Now, let's go over some of the features that we can find with that O-Trim. How cool is that? I don't know if you're aware, familiar with Google Analytics. Google Analytics is a tool to track the information that we do if we have any business on Google. But for us to learn about it, we really have to dive deep into it. Whereas OnPassive was built, like I said, for people who are not technology savvy, just like myself. Yes, my mom calls me a dinosaur. So if it's for me, it's for everyone. But it's really easy to find information about what we do and how people react to what we do online. So I want to hope that you guys have a some kind of a profile on some kind of a social network, because that's where you will be able to engage with your friends. And if you're living under a rock, maybe these actions are not for you to take. OnPassive will help you, even if you're under a rock. But if you want to achieve some goals faster, you better take some action. And so, what can we do here? So, for instance, we all have an email. And some of us, like myself, I've used the same email for over 10 years. I've accumulated many contacts, right? So, we have a lot of companies and individuals that connect with us, maybe schools and institutions and so forth. And we want to set our signature with some links that maybe one of the people that will receive our email with the signature will click on it. That's attracting more exposure and just starting to build up that passive income and passive exposure, which is really cool. So I use only Gmail. And I know that for me to set up my signature, I need to go into my settings and into the general settings. I scroll down there, I find the place with the signature, and what do I need to post there? So many of us have used in the past a signature setup. And so if you have used it in the past, then you know what to do. It's pretty simple, self explanatory. If you don't, just scroll down, find that place where you need to put your signature in there, and give yourself a title. If you don't have a title, it could be anything that has to do with OnPassive, with marketing, digital tools and services, anything like that. And then you would like to paste your trimmed URL underneath your signature right there in that box. And maybe you can add what's called a QR code. A QR code we've seen in many places, in many businesses, but now you can have your own. Actually, someone that will come and scan your own QR code, then the registration form will open up and they will fill it out and be placed under you, directly under you. But that's only if you also make some effort. So, where do I find my QR code for that same either registration link or website, OnPassive website, or the OnPassive clip? You will find it underneath the O-Trim. In the O-Trim, just click on O-Trim, go down, scroll down to that trim that you shortened, right? The trim URL, and move your with your buttons to the right of the screen, and you'll you will find several actions. So you'll find the copy, you'll find edit, you'll find the dashboard, which is stats. You'll find a link to share and a link to delete. Let's say you did some mistake and you don't want to keep that specific shortened URL. And then you'll find a clip, an action where it says QR code. What you want to do is you want to click on that, and you will see that a window opens and you can download the actual QR code and save it. Save from your computer downloads in a file. I always recommend people to keep a file on your PC with materials that have to do with ONPASSIVE, and give a name, especially if you are like me or many others who have more than one ONPASSIVE account. You want to write the name of this specific QR code, just so you know which account it belongs to. And then it will show up. Basically, it's a JPEG, right? So now you go back to the settings of your signature, and you want to upload that picture, that QR code picture. Now, why is it important in my opinion? And this is only my opinion. It's because the QR code is just so beautiful, and it attracts us, and people can look at it and start asking questions. Why is this there? What did this person start doing? This looks really cool. And so just by setting your signature in your email, you are setting yourself up for more success, because every person that will receive an email from you will see that signature. It creates curiosity. And personally, I think it's just beautiful. So I hope you'll use this tip and you find it helpful for you and for many others as well. I want to remind you, you're a teacher. Yeah, you're a teacher to many others that don't know what ONPASSIVE is at all about. So I look forward to meeting you on our next clip. We'll talk more about trim URL and some other features, amazing features that we have here in ONPASSIVE. Thank you very much for being with me. Looking forward to seeing you once again. Bye now.